Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing my first trailer review on here. It'll be for the latest trailer of Star Wars The Force Awakens. I know it's a bit late, but it was released this week, so I have a bit to talk about regarding the trailer. And by a bit I mean a lot. So anyway, before I get started talking about the trailer, let me show it to you. So here it is.
Who are you?
I'm no one.
I was raised to do one thing, but I've got nothing to fight for.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. The Jedi. They're real.
The Force. It's calling to you. Just let it in.
So that over there was the latest trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens. As most of you know, I'm a fan of Star Wars over here. A really big fan, and of course this trailer excited me a lot. Has some shots at new and old characters, including Han and Leia, and the newer ones we have Finn, a stormtrooper who may or may not be actually one. And we also have Rey, who seems to be the most interesting of the new characters. She is a scavenger on the new planet Jakku, which looks as sandy as Tatooine. And she has a droid named BB-8, who looks similar to R2-D2, but has a sphere he travels on and is orange instead of blue. We also have Poe Dameron, who is an X-Wing pilot, and we have Kylo Ren, who is our new villain. So, it was really nice seeing all the new effects on screen. J.J. Abrams never disappoints. Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness are both great films, and everything else he's done is very visually good. And this just looks like another great film from him. It seems like it's going to bring nostalgia to all the fans out there. And this trailer was the best way to do it, because it didn't really give out anything about the plot. So now I'll talk about a few specific moments of the trailer that I especially liked. So, I especially got excited at the beginning when I was seeing a lot about Rey and BB-8 and this new planet Jakku, which I talked about a bit earlier, how this is setting up Rey's story, and it seems like a lot of it may be told in her perspective. Now, eventually she'll meet up with another protagonist of ours named Finn. He is played by John Boyega, who we haven't seen in much before. So this seems like could be a big breakthrough for this actor. and he looks like he's a stormtrooper, and from this trailers he may have been separated from the rest of his team. Looks a bit like it. Maybe he was stranded on Jakku, or maybe he's not even a stormtrooper. Maybe he's just masquerading as one and sneaking in to some sort of battle as a stormtrooper. So eventually these two will meet up, probably on Jakku, and they'll have to fight off whoever. And of course they'll be accompanied by Rey's pet droid BB-8, who seems pretty entertaining from the trailers and all that we've seen. So, seems like eventually they'll meet Han, and they'll have to escape probably Captain Phasma, who is a new one of the antagonists. I don't think she's a Sith Lord, but she's definitely up to something bad. Because you can see that in the second trailer she's chasing Han and stuff, so they may be escaping from her, and then eventually Finn and Rey will meet up with Han, and then he'll tell them about this whole Jedi thing, and then they'll train. I like how it's focusing more on the hero's story than the villains, even though the villain will need a lot of backstory and development in order to be good. But J.J. Abrams has not disappointed with that in the past, as Khan in Star Trek Into Darkness was a fantastic villain. So, eventually, Carrie Fisher, reprising her role from the previous films as Leia, will be brought in. You can see her in one shot embracing Han, and seems like she's probably crying over something. And they'll be introducing them to this whole Jedi thing, and they'll have to fight Kylo Ren, who somehow is this huge threat. He may or may not be following in the footsteps of Sith Lords like Emperor Palpatine and of course Darth Vader. But Kylo Ren seems like a pretty intimidating villain. As you can see, in one of the shots he is in some way torturing Poe, who is our new X-Wing pilot. Still seems like Luke is nowhere to be seen, although in the trailer there is one shot of a robotic hand on R2-D2, and that robotic hand may just be Luke's hand, but nothing's guaranteed. Now, in the last about 30 seconds of the trailer, we get a bit of a darker touch. You can see how Poe Dameron and the rest of his X-Wings are going all in, fighting their butts off probably, and you can see Han and Chewie putting their hands up, surrendering to some sort of enemy. You can see Rey firing some sort of gun, like crazy. And then, at the end, we see John Boyega, Finn, who, the name of his character, and he has out his blue lightsaber, which is probably previously owned by Luke. So, this could be some sort of passing the torch from Luke to Finn. So Finn may be our new Luke, as in a new protagonist or a new hero that we're rooting for. So anyway, Finn has his Luke Skywalker lightsaber, and then Kylo Ren, they're both in some sort of snowy forest, probably Hoth, I don't even know which planet it is. And he has his triple-bladed lightsaber, because of course, Darth Vader has a single-bladed lightsaber, Darth Maul a double-blade. Now we have Kylo Ren in a triple-bladed lightsaber, so he takes that out, and then they both charge at each other with their lightsabers. And this can only be significant to me if Finn has some sort of grudge against Kylo Ren. I feel like Finn can't just be like, I'm a Jedi, so I have to fight against Kylo Ren to make this shot effective and significant enough. I feel like he needs some sort of grudge against him, some sort of strong hate. Like, I don't know, a good family member or good friend, close person to him was killed by Kylo Ren, or just Kylo Ren is making Finn's life more miserable, something like that, to encourage Finn that, like, I have to bring this guy down right now, and Kylo Ren may be something as effective on his side. But with a film that should focus on the heroes and their morals, I feel like we should feel that Finn should be the one to take Kylo down. Overall, I loved this trailer. It was awesome. It was just really cool. It gave us a great taste of what's new to come and what we've already seen and is returning 30 years later. I found myself talking a lot about the movie than just the trailer, and I really enjoyed doing this. Did you enjoy me doing this? Let me know in the comments below. So, that's all for today. If you're wondering what I'll be posting on here for the future, I may be deciding to do a movie review / spoiler talk on the 2000 movie Unbreakable from M. Night Shyamalan, which is a movie I saw recently and have a lot to talk about. I may be also doing a favorite movie series sometime in the future. You should check out my reviews on filmtoppings.com. My latest reviews are The Martian, Sicario, and The Walk. So check out my reviews of those movies on filmtoppings.com. Also, I may decide to do another talk about this, less about a specific trailer, but more about the film itself, about my most anticipated movie for the rest of 2015. Hint, it's not Star Wars The Force Awakens or any other blockbuster. So that's what's to come on here. And please stay tuned for more. Follow my blog and other of my pages on social media, and hopefully you stay tuned on my page. This is Film Toppings, signing off.